Maybe it's just me. Maybe I was freaking born in the wrong era or something, but I really can't understand the dating game. Not the way people are playing this game nowadays. It's because there's no set rules in dating. Now, two people may be playing the same game, but they're actually following different rules. Sounds confusing? Well, welcome to my world. It's really funny that nowadays people have a lot of dating apps. That means you got a lot of options. You're no longer limited to dating people in your area or within your own demographic, social social demographic background. You have lots and lots of options. And as varied as these options are, you don't know which to pick. Or maybe it's more of now, it's more difficult to choose the right person. Well, that's just my opinion. Sure, we all have these set of standards, and we have an ideal type, and we could definitely use that archetype in order to make a decision if this is the person I want to be with, or this is the person you want to be with or not, right? That helps us in the decision making process. And then we're gonna go ahead and take into consideration these modern myths and modern ideas about dating. Like, make sure that before you fully commit to someone, you're 100% sure that he or she is feeling the same way about you. Now, for an old school romantic, and I'm saying this like freaking old school romantic, someone who believes in romance and winning over someone, it usually doesn't work that way. Sometimes you actually like a person, right? And this person doesn't like you back. Maybe it's because I come from a place wherein the girls that I dated actually started out hating on me. And I am not saying that in a light way. They really hated my guts because I was a freaking arrogant fool. And they had this very negative connotation. They have this very negative understanding of who I am until it came to a point that we talked. And then I got to introduce myself, and they got to know the real me, and poof, it became Cocoa Crunch. So, something to that effect. So my point here is, it's not always going to be mutual attraction. There is always going to be, at some given point in time, there is going to be this one person that you're interested in, and they got zilch interest in you. Now, it's really up to you to make them see why you are dateable. It's up to you to show them your real self and, let them understand that this is what you can offer and this is what you can bring to the table. Now, if they don't like it and they really don't need it in their life, they are not taking any of that shit, and then, you move on. That's how dating should be. But nowadays, you have to be freaking sure. You have to have assurance from this person that you like before you actually move forward. And I find that as much as it is gonna help you with your emotional recovery, it's such a cowardly move. Love is about taking risks, honestly. And if you are not taking risks, and you're afraid of taking risks, then you are not gonna be happy at all. Sure, if you take that risk and you made a mistake, it is gonna be painful as hell. It's gonna be difficult for you to move on again. I'm not laughing at the moving on process. It's just that I can relate. I mean, how many failed relationships have I had? I can't discount the pain that I've felt. I can tell you I had bouts of depression at times even. But at the end of the day, we will recover. And you're going to look back in this at these episodes, your failed relationships as learnings. And if you don't see them as learnings, then I'm pretty sure you haven't learned that lesson yet. And yes, you will most likely repeat the same mistakes that you have done or you have made in that prior relationship. And please don't get me wrong, you're not the only person at fault for the demise of that relationship. It's a relationship. There are two parties involved there. And you are both equally responsible for the demise of that relationship. So don't go pretending, not really pretending, but I don't want any of you to put blame onto yourself and yourself alone. And I'm not gonna say that put all the blame to your ex. No, it's not like that. You should be mature enough to take on the responsibility of that failed relationship. So going back to the point, I'm digressing. Going back to the point, we should. I'm not saying that people are dating wrong nowadays, but all these playing safe, you're just missing out on a lot of things. Playing safe won't get you to your happiness the easiest route. Playing safe is just gonna make you feel safe for the time being, and for all you know, you're missing out on your happiness. That's quite a big gamble. Yeah, sure, take that risk. That's my point. I'm not sure if it's gonna be rewarding. I'm not really sure because I'm no psychic. I can't predict the future. But at least you tried. And you're not someone who's just hiding in their, cave, waiting for some miracle to happen. It's your life. Take charge. Take charge of your happiness.